I got nothing to say, yeah, I'm just loving the way you're looking over here. Come over here and tell me your name. I can tell by the sound, yeah, when you open your mouth. I hear my new favorite melody, hey. We should both run away. Why did we ever stay in the first place? I can't shake the feeling when you face away from me, away from me, babe. I will wait a lifetime if you say you stay with me, babe. I can't shake the feeling when you face away from me, babe. I will wait a lifetime if you say you stay with me, babe.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Honestly Not Even Worried complete audio-visual experience.
The psychedelic simulation.
We have returned.
He's back.
It's good to be back.
He's back.
You know, I'm Nilo G. This is Blake Boots.
What's going on?
Shout out to our patrons.
Scout out, baby.
There's like 12 or 13 of them. I forgot to write their names down, but they're going to be scrolling right next to us right here in a little text graphic. Shout out to the king of graphics, Rudy Larejo. We're on episode 12. Wow, dude. And you know what?
Let me just say this.
It's a little bittersweet to be here because fuck 12, you know?
Yeah.
But at the same time, whatever, dude.
1 2 1. What is it?
What? 1 3 1 2.
1 3 1 2.
We are still in a pandemic. Quarantine going strong.
Man, remember when they said it was 3 months?
Quarantine. Remember when we thought it was going to be like 2 weeks?
A month?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. More like 2 fucking years.
I hope everybody's like doing all right out there and finding ways to stay sane, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, you're seeing kind of our new studio build, work in progress. We've got some shit we're building. We're doing it, you know, we're getting involved in all sorts of things. Visuals, audios. The new shirts are available.
Ooh. Damn, baby.
Wow.
Fucking clean.
Shout out at Plant World Studio from Melbourne.
I'm from Brooklyn. That's all right.
Melbourne.
Love it.
They come in all different types. The cut of the shirt is different, you know? I tried a bunch on to make sure because I wanted them to be a little bit longer than the other ones, and I wanted the neck to not ride up as much.
Yeah.
And we nailed it, guys. It's true to size. My mom called. She was like, the fit is much better. It seems high quality.
My dad is a big fan of it.
Your
Looks good
dad
on
bought
him.
some. He looks so good in it, dude.
Yeah, he's got the only white one. Or no, your mom does too, right?
Nuh-uh. They're dyed. They're all tie-dyed,
Oh, yeah.
including your father's.
Oh, duh. Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Don't say a word against my
yes,
father.
we're fucking back, dude. How's your quarantine?
It's been good, dude. I'm about to be an uncle times 5.
Jesus.
Today is the day.
Your brother's having quintuplets?
He's having quintuplets.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Who would have thought he could hold so many babies in
Holy
his
shit.
belt?
No, but you have already 4 nieces and nephews and you're about to have a 5th.
Yeah, about to add one to the team.
Wow.
Frankie, what up?
Bro, you've got more nieces and nephews than anybody else I know.
Yeah, dude, I can't believe it. I feel like it's
Straight
just gonna
uncle.
keep going. Uncle, yeah, been an uncle since 13, so it's
Damn.
nothing new. I mean, I'm ready. I'm experienced for it, you know. But
Yeah.
it is exciting because I'm actually an adult while
While it's happening?
yeah, finally.
Yeah, does it feel different to you? Like you kind of have a little bit more, there's more emotions in it for you, especially because it's your bro,
Yeah, well, you know, I mean,
your brethren.
it's just I feel like him and I, we, you know, grew up more so together than with my sisters, even though we're all
Yeah.
really close. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's just weird, and it always felt weird when like a 13-year-old, like my current nephew, is like, "Hey, Uncle Blake," and I'm like, "You're taller than me.
Yeah.
What's up?
You're taller than
You're
me.
taller than me, and you honestly look
Hey,
about the
Uncle
same
Blake.
age." So yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, so this one you can actually sort of be that uncle figure, sort of, you know, be cool, but they're also like, does he have a job? Like,
yeah.
Why does
Well,
he
I don't
get
know. I don't know what my uncle does.
why does he get so drunk at the parties? And then
Yes.
your brother's like, I used to too, and the son's like, or daughter's like, yeah, right.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, right.
Yeah, man, I hope everybody's doing well in the pandemic.
Definitely.
It's going on much longer. It's a great time to branch out and do stuff, you know, that you haven't done, get into some new hobbies. Because we are sort of like, you know, we're all sort of like trees right now.
Yeah.
We're sort of just stuck in one place, rooted in wherever you're choosing to quarantine. And you're just sort of swaying and back and fro, to and forth with the times, you know. And sometimes it's a little stormy. Sometimes it's sometimes you're like, man, I got to get out of here, but you can't.
You're stuck.
But you know, don't be afraid to make like a twig and branch out a little bit.
Yeah.
Get involved in some new activities.
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
What do you feel like is the strangest like hobby or quarantine project that you've heard of someone doing recently or throughout this whole thing?
Strangest quarantine project?
Just like, I guess most unique where you're like, that's...
I don't know, but you know there's definitely some weird ones going on out there. Like somebody just started growing probably mushrooms like in their like roommate's closets
Yeah.
or something. Somebody probably is taking up voodoo doll making.
Definitely. Pins and needles.
You know what hobby? Fleshlights might be one that I start to dip into. Might check those out.
Do you think you'd get one?
Well, yeah, because I was thinking about getting one for a photo shoot for like the next round of merch, just to have it.
Okay.
And then, but you know, I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not gonna try it if I have one.
Yeah, it sucks though because it's like not one that I could try. Like I have to get my own.
You'd have to get your own.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, we could wash it. You know, we could get a separate sleeve and we could share the canister.
Is there an Eskimo Brothers version of fleshlights?
Yeah.
Anyways,
we could go 50-50, split the cost. You know.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm there with anyone ever.
But it's crazy. Like we are heading back into when people are supposed to be back in school.
Yeah.
It's so fucking wild.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, little kids.
It makes no sense, and they're making them go back.
I know. I don't understand the logic there. I don't understand the logic. It just doesn't. It just seems so hypocritical.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just they're not like they're telling people to go back to get educated, but then they're not listening to the people that are educated and scientists.
For sure, dude.
It don't make no sense.
Yo, you might have just hit on something. You might have just hit on a fact right there.
Spitting raw,
Dude, this MF spitting, dude.
See the sputum
Oh my God, that's the Holy Spirit coming
out.
Those wise words. But you know what? I want to try something a little different.
Okay.
I want to do calls.
Yeah.
But I want to do them fast. Like I want to do like keep the calls like 5 minutes. I want to start them now.
Okay.
And I want to get into it.
Yeah.
That's all right.
I mean, I'm shocked, but yeah.
Telling me this now? You must be joking.
Let's do a phone call song.
All right. Should we do a waltz?
Let's see what melody I got in my head right now. I got something.
Before you die, let me just say this.
Phone calls. Give me your number and I'll give you a phone call. Beep, phone call. Beep, beep. Give us your number and I'll give you a phone call. OTP. Don't you wanna be OTP? Give me a beat. OTP. Don't you wanna be OTP? Phone calls. Give me your number and I'll give you a phone call. Phone call. Yeah, na.
It's brilliant. She's brilliant. Divine.
I guess that's it.
That's all right.
All right.
I don't know why I was like stuck on a waltz.
Okay, what's your waltz?
I had just like it was like.
If you would like to call us on your phone, our number is on the wall and you will see it. It's 843-814 beep beep beep. I don't want you to have it, but Nilo will spray it. Call us on the phone, you can call us anytime. We are available 24/7, 365, and we go for a year. You can call us all the time. Your OTP, oh my dear.
Yeah, that wasn't really waltzy,
Cool.
but it was something.
That was fun. Call Renee. So this person here is a teacher. She teaches French, and she's been, I think, doing Zoom calls. And then just this past week, the freshmen have rolled in, and then this coming week, I think the rest of the school is rolling in. Mm-hmm. So I really want to know what they're doing, and it's just over here in Tennessee somewhere.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oops.
Did you FaceTime her?
Yeah,
I'm a nutter, remember?
that's my bad.
It's a fucking weed whacker.
There's a fucking weed whacker. We can hear him.
Damn, that's a shame.
That's so annoying. Oh my God, social pariah.
Let's try her in a second. Maybe by the time we call her and she answers, this weed whacker will stop.
He's vile and
We
cruel.
got a green thumb Gus out there right now.
It would be so dope, actually. Like, I can imagine being in high school right now and being so stoked that there's a pandemic because you're like, we probably don't have to go. And if we go, it's going to be like super different, restricted.
Yeah. Well,
You
that's
know-
what I'm curious about with Renee's. I'm wondering if
I don't even know what she teaches, what grade.
I think she's like high school French.
Okay. Oh, yeah, she's a freshman.
But I wonder if some schools are probably like not even taking masks and stuff seriously.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's probably like it's probably just a really unique experience. It was probably awesome last year, like come March when they were like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
no classes for a month, and they're like, wait,
Yeah.
we're not going back the whole year.
Yeah, what happened? Did they shut down the schools mid-semester?
It happened in March, and then it just continued, and then they were like, all right, we're just gonna do
That's crazy.
video stuff.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder how this whole generation of high schoolers is doing it, you know? I would be absolutely thrilled.
Yeah, I'd be pretty. It would be so okay. So you know when you're like so used to doing something a certain way, and then all of a sudden the person. All right, well, we'll see.
All right. Hello, is this at Ren Kville?
You know what it is.
Yo! Oh, OTP! Finally, 2020.
You know it.
What's up? What's good?
Oh, just chilling on a Saturday. Got my hair done. Got some cheesecake from
Nice.
Cake Project 615. I'll put that plug in there.
Wow,
Yum.
straight plug-in. Okay, we weren't paid for that, but that's cool. Got your hair done. Got some cheesecake. Now that's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday for real. I'm having a good time. We're gonna
That's
have
what I call a wave, a whole ass vibe. WAV.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
We're having a friend come over and set up a record player at our house today, so that'll be fun.
Oh nice.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
What, you're setting up a record player just trying to get a little record player vibe?
Analog tip.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have the mood set in the house, right?
Yes. How's the lighting ambiance in there with the record player?
It's not the best. That
Oh,
come
shit.
with time. It's
Yeah.
like
Too
we're
many- too
doing
many
things
ceiling
very
lights.
little by little. Yeah, it's very overhead heavy. Like it's
Hmm.
really bright, and so we have like 4 lamps in the living room, and we're trying to get some light fixtures and all
Yeah,
that.
that's cursed.
We need
That's
to get
absolutely
y'all
cursed.
some Edison
Yeah.
bulbs up in there.
Yeah, you need Edison bulbs, and they need to be on the ground or on the wall. Anything overhead, absolute vibe killer, a sign of poverty, and we hate to see it.
It's true.
Damn, what a shame.
But hey, I believe in you guys.
Thank you.
Okay, so I was trying to give them a little bit of context here because you are a teacher
Yes, high school.
and you teach high school, and
Yep.
the semester started. Do they go by semesters?
Yeah, so we're on a quarter semester system, and so we started August 10th or something, and we've
damn.
been remote up until yesterday.
Holy shit!
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the remote teaching like?
So remote teaching is basically all of the students just tune in on Zoom every day for like 48 minutes at a time, and
Cameras on?
Cameras on all the time, which can be kind of awkward because a lot of the kids are like laying in their beds in their pajamas.
Yeah, straight up,
yeah.
just up view of their nose, just in their chin.
And
Super
also,
dark.
I have tried to tell them without making it weird that, like, hey, I'm a teacher, you're a teenager, and I don't want to see you in your bed. So can you somehow come up with some sort of system?
Yeah,
But I
please be in
understand
a
at the same
desk.
time- yeah, I do understand at the same time, though, that, a lot of kids just don't have enough space in their home, and so I can't blame them for that, obviously. So
I've heard that excuse before.
Yeah.
You got a small house.
You got a small house, got to FaceTime from the bed.
But I definitely don't FaceTime from bed. So I'm just at a desk and I have like a virtual background.
Oh, there you
set.
go. Very
Yeah,
professional.
but the students aren't allowed to change their background for some reason, which is very frustrating.
Oh, because they're going to be putting all sorts of graphic imagery up there.
Yeah.
I guess.
That could
like
go wrong
dick
quick.
wallpapers.
They're
going
to just be trying to make each other laugh with the, But do they have it so, like, if they talk loud, then their screen shows up?
If they talk out loud, they have to hit their like space bar to unmute first.
Okay, so they have to be on
I
mute.
Yeah, so they have to be on mute. They have to have their cameras on, and I just have all the tiles showing of everybody's faces.
Okay.
And then, it's French class, and so there is some interaction that's necessary. And so I'll just ask a question, and then whoever has an answer will unmute themselves, or I just call on people and just make them answer.
Okay. I was wondering if anybody would ever just rip a big ass fart, and then they just pop up on the screen and it calls them out.
Yes, a kid burped really loud the other day, and I was like, okay, Brady, thank you, we get it.
Yeah, nice.
And then he just comes up okay, well, we know who done it.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing you've ever seen? Have you had any weird encounters on Zoom?
One of my kids he has a little husky puppy that he just got a couple of weeks ago, and he was holding it and he was showing the class, and we were all oohing and awing over the dog, and then it peed.
Oh shit!
Damn, dude. Wow.
So that was uncomfortable, but also hilarious. But I felt bad for him. You could tell he was embarrassed.
Did your whole class just absolutely erupt in laughter?
Yeah, we were like, oh my gosh. But honestly, those little moments just help to make it bearable, because remote learning really sucks.
Yeah, it's hard to learn through that screen.
It really is. It's hard to teach, too. I feel like I have to be a one-man show where I'm just, smiling so big, trying to keep them engaged. And
maybe the husky kind of knew that. He was like, this one's for you guys.
Yeah. Let me take one for the team.
I'm going to mess up your whole class right now.
Yeah. I'm going to pee on my boy.
Yeah.
My brother.
But,
damn.
So then we had freshmen come back last Friday, and then we have sophomores, juniors, seniors come back on Monday, and they have to wear masks, but...
So yesterday was the first day?
Yesterday was the first day.
And it was freshmen, all freshmen?
It was just freshmen, but I swear, I did not realize how many freshmen we had. I couldn't believe how many kids were in the building.
God.
I thought it was going to be a low-key day. It was not at all.
And you're just in one room for your class?
Well, I have my own classroom. Finally got my own classroom. Don't have to share. Whoop, whoop.
Whoa.
All the other teachers basically have their own rooms, but we have 1,700 kids.
Jesus.
And so on Monday, we're going to have all of those kids. And it's going to be insane. Friday.
Petri dish high right there.
Yeah, pretty much. I tried to stay in my room. Usually we're supposed to go out and greet them at the doorway and let them come into the room. But I was like, nah, I'm just going to stay at my desk, and you guys can come in, and I'll say hi to you as you come in.
Yeah, I would get a circular desk with sneeze guard all the way around.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah,
the come in
desk on Parks and Rec.
Yeah, with the thing they talk through when they take your ticket at the theaters.
Yeah.
I would just press the button and be like, bonjour, bonjour, bonjour.
Yeah, if I could get the funding for that would be dope.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably build one. We could build one up at Home Depot or something.
Yeah, let's start a GoFundMe.
So what do they make you do, protect safety wise?
It's a good question. Basically nothing.
That's about what we thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're they gave us all of these guidelines, and all of us at the faculty meeting were like, that's funny.
You must be joking.
For example, they said that we all have to wear masks, which is fine. I'm good doing that. But they also said that all the students need to walk in 2 single file lines between classes and going one direction or the other. No hanging out in the hallways, no congregating anywhere,
no
big groups. And it's that doesn't make any sense. And then that night they had a football game with 1,200 kids.
Oh my God!
Sitting on the bleachers. So it's why are you even telling us these guidelines if you're not gonna stick to them?
Yeah, I feel like so many of the guidelines they make for anything for businesses and stuff is just a front facing advertise a billboard just to be we're following protocol, and then behind the scenes people are just absolutely swapping sweat.
Exactly. So I tried, even on Friday, kids were doing pretty well with the masks. I will say that. I was pleasantly surprised. I did have a few that had their masks, not covering their noses, and then I had a few who would try to just, take it off and eat in class. I was like, nah, I'm not doing that in here.
Yeah, so what did you do on Friday? Did you just have a mask?
So I had a mask. Yeah, I have to teach in a mask every single day.
And you wore it the entire time?
The entire time.
That is difficult.
It's definitely weird. I have to really try to be friendly and inviting just with my eyes and my voice because they just can't ever see me looking at them. I'm really glad we had the Zoom first just so that we could get to know each other without masks first.
Yeah.
but I had like open house with the parents, and some of the parents were like, well, surely you can take off your mask because you're at the front of the room and you're far away from the kids. And I was like, no, like we're wearing them, they're wearing them.
Yeah,
so whatever your kids are doing, I'm doing too.
It's circulating.
That saliva particle, that thing flies.
Yeah.
Yeah, those little particles.
Dude.
I'm pretty sure I never want to hear particle again after this year.
I know. All I hear about is these damn particles.
I know. Or droplets. That's the word. The little air
droplets. Yeah.
It's become the new pus.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yeah, particle.
I can barely hear Blake back there, like a little bit, but.
Hey, Renee.
Hi. What's up, Blake?
Well, damn. That is God bless.
Yeah, thank you.
I hope you stay
me,
fucking safe out there.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, for real.
So, what are you expecting for next week? Just pure chaos. Have you gotten tested? Do they make you get tested?
With masks. No, I have not gotten tested in the last couple of weeks because I'm asymptomatic. But they're saying that we have to get tested at a certain facility in order for them to even accept our test results.
Okay.
And so I'm like trying not to be super specific because I'm being recorded right now. But so that's the general rule. But the messed up thing is that if a kid in my class does not test positive, but I test positive, then I have to quarantine for 2 weeks unpaid. But if a kid...
Whoa.
Yeah, so if a kid in my class does test positive and then I test positive as well, then I'm paid for that 2 weeks that I'm home.
Okay.
But it's messed up because obviously none of the kids are going to get tested because they're just kids. And they're not like, they're not worried about it for the most part.
Now, have they changed your pay at all or is it just the same?
It's the same. We were supposed to get like big raises this year, but then when the economy crashed, it's like based off local taxes, and so they were like, well, that's not happening.
Damn.
What a fucking time.
2020 is a biatch.
It really is. Have you been staying sane in quarantine? Have you done any cool things to branch out?
Let's see. I've been going on a lot of walks, like a lot of walks. We're over in Inglewood now, so that's fun. And then I've been like rearranging my house like a mad woman. That's basically it.
A little Marie Kondo on them.
Yeah, except I'm really not good at like purging. I just
Every time I'm like, I'm gonna throw away this bullshit, and then I just put it away, put it somewhere where I'll see it later.
But it's sentimental to me. I want to keep it.
Yeah, it's from that one time that I did the thing, and then that's the only pleasure you get out of it is that one moment.
Exactly.
Okay, wait. I wonder, what did you say to our polls about? Would you rather have nipples where your eyes are, eyes where your nipples go? You said eyes where your nipples go because then when you're like hooking up with somebody, they're just so freaked out.
Yeah.
Whoa! you just go boo. You're like boo.
Like, okay, if you have nipples where your eyes are, then probably you're not going to get anybody to hook up with you in the first place.
Yeah, you're like, people see you from behind, like at the bar, they're like, ooh, I like his style. And then you just turn around, it's just straight nip eyes.
Unless you got a nipple freak in there.
I mean, like, not to be mean or anything, and...
No.
All people deserve love. But what I'm saying is, if I had nipple eyes, probably nobody would like me for my looks.
Yeah, I don't think
so.
For your looks,
He's not like you.
If I had eye nipples, then we could be like making out, then like things heat up, and then like
look, there's something I need
keep
to
going, and then they're like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then it's like a conversation starter, and you're
like,
oh,
yeah, and you're like, are you still down? And tell me what you're feeling.
Cool.
Yeah, wow. Okay, lovely take.
Yeah.
All right, Renee, we gotta move on to greener pastures here. But
thank you guys so much. I'm so honored to be on the pod.
Miss you, Renee.
All right, love you guys.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
About the nipple thing, my question is it almost like a what is that animal? The one that has the fucking chameleon?
Yeah.
Is that what it's like? Where you have like eyes at the tips? Because you have to see in some way, right?
You think it's just like nipple? Okay, let's imagine you can see, because that was the big plot hole of this poll. By at Kenrod said, "Would you rather have nipples where your eyes are or eyes where your nipples go?" And the thing about this is when you think nipples where your eyes are, then you think you just have 4 nipples and no vision.
Yeah.
And so the other way, eyes where your nipples go, you have 4 eyes and no nipples. And it seemed like a absolute obvious answer. Only 2 people said they would rather have nipples where their eyes are, because you want to see.
Yeah, there needed to be a little more imagination involved.
Because I was thinking about it. I was like, if I had 4, I don't even know what my 2 nipples are here for. I don't know what I'm gonna do with 4. I could give one away, honestly. If I had 1 nipple, I'd be fine.
Why do dudes have nipples? What's our biological trait for that?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I've been trying to get something out of them for my whole life, and all they've caused me is pain and strife. They're so sensitive.
I've tried to have like I've been like, all right, I'm gonna like really try this as like a sexual thing, and I'm just not into it,
bro. The weather could think about blowing a breeze my way, and my nipples are hard as rock.
yeah, for sure.
So that's about all they're good for.
That makes sense.
Is letting me know when there's what direction the wind blows in.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's good though, because some people have to lick their finger and hold it up in the air. You just need to show some tit.
I show some tit, and it's really good for my golf game. So.
Oh yeah, that's why you're fucking dominating at Topgolf.
I know.
Yeah.
So I guess we should just say we're transitioning into poll time now.
Yeah, let's do a little poll time.
It feels good to be back, dude.
It does. It's been like a few weeks, right?
It's been a few weeks. I hope you guys don't mind. We're dusting off the dust on us. Yeah, we got dust on us, and we're brushing it off.
Usually, I try to talk to myself a little bit to practice, but I didn't have time to talk to myself yesterday.
Right. I didn't know you did that.
This is for a little while.
That's good.
It's not weird.
No.
It's not weird.
No. So let's do a poll time song.
All right. You start it.
Oh, you want me to start it?
I feel like every time I start it, it's the same thing. It's always like a
poll time.
It's like a slam poetry piece.
All right. Let's do like All right. Let me tap into my inner sacrum here.
Yeah.
I gotta really dig deep into my root chakra, align my kundalini energy, entangle myself with the music.
Your Linda Cardellini.
My Linda Cardellini fettuccine Alfredo.
Pennyworth.
Santana. Smooth. Peanut butter. Oh, it's poll time. Like 7 inches from the midday pole. I hear you whisper in the polls. Not every poll, but you stay so pole. No.
This poll ain't good enough for you.
I want like a real fucking banger.
Yeah, we gotta get something better.
Poll. That's the key.
I'm not weak.
Don't you know it's about pearl?
Don't you know it's about polls? Don't you know it's about polls?
Don't forget, we're still playing.
It's all getting cut out.
Yeah, I know.
Poll. Oh, wait. What's a good phrase?
Like a polls, they keep a coming in. No, poll.
When you're talking to your bros and you're getting on a roll, think it's time to take a stroll to the phones and do some polls. Absolute tone down.
It started off almost like a 90s sitcom.
Yeah, exactly. I was doing like a Golden Girls.
Golden Girls.
Let's do. Okay, let's see what we got here. I don't remember what time I told these people I was gonna do this. Check my schedule.
You said 3, I think, for Olivia, didn't you?
Like 3. Okay, yeah, cool. Let's give Olivia a call.
Oh, nice. Baby born.
Aw.
Baby born.
Everybody, the baby has been born.
Baby was born on the pod. Here we go.
Francis.
Chubby cheeks and tons of hair.
Chubby
big
cheeks,
mitts.
tons of hair, big mitts.
Big mitts. Ryan's
big mitts.
description.
Wow.
Cool.
Congrats, dude.
Thanks, bud.
Wow.
Pretty exciting stuff.
That's great.
Oh, you know what we should do?
The baby.
I've got that heartbeat.
Play the heartbeat.
Yeah. And you could do a little song to the heartbeat.
For sure, man. I was born for this. Born. This baby was born for this.
This baby was born for this, dude. All right,
For sure.
here we go.
A baby's born amidst the storm, political unrest, but she's the best. Run it back now. It's poll time, it's stroll time. Put the baby in a stroller, we gotta control her. She can't walk by herself, but she is the best. Oh, shout out Frankie. Frankie, your poop's gonna be so stanky.
Frankie.
Stanky.
Fuck.
All right, cool. Let's call
All
Olivia.
right, yeah, so. You guys got to layer in the Baha Men thing there.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Olivia.
Olivia.
Like you can't find the name. All right, here you go. Oh my god, cool.
Yeah. FaceTime audio for full quality. Go to at stevejobs.com/HNEW for 10% off your first order.
Oh, hello.
Hi, is this at Olivia Zubko?
It is.
What up?
What
yo?
up?
You are OTP with me, Blake Boots, and I, Nilo G.
I am so happy to be OTP. Thank you for having me.
Of course. Are you a fan of the show? Have you heard?
I am, yeah. I've been catching up recently. I think I'm only on episode 6, but
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
yeah.
Oh, you're catching
Long-time
up.
fan, first-time caller.
Absolutely. How are you doing this quarantine? You said we're calling you in the middle of work, huh?
Yeah, it's cool. Some, service industry shit, but
Oh yeah, fuck
Yeah.
them. Yeah, take
fuck 'em.
take all the time you need, man. So where do you work?
I work at Kuma's.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh, Coombs
Yeah,
Corner?
yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
Kuma's Corner.
Oh my god.
The one in Schaumburg?
Yeah.
Hell yeah! The best burgers. Shout out
good.
Kuma's.
Some
Their
good
second
fucking burgers.
location over in Schaumburg. Go get yourself what's the best burger there? The Iron Maiden. The what?
Ooh, I was going to say the Sour Vein, but yeah, Iron Maiden Sour.
Okay, cool. So taking a break from the burgers. How is it?
Taking a break.
Are people coming in there and ordering a lot? What's your guys'
Yeah,
precaution?
we've been slammed. And we've been, of course, adhering to all the guidelines and such. But yeah, man,
Shit.
we've been slammed. It's kind of crazy.
That is so.
Feels weird, but
Yeah, even if you're like a table apart, I still feel like it's a closed in space where people are eating and drinking.
yeah.
Sucks.
I
Miss
don't
me
know.
with
All
that.
the tables are, at least 6 feet apart. Some are more, and
But you haven't gotten the COVID yet, have you? Or
No,
okay.
I haven't. Had a little scare, about a month ago. But when got tested, we're all good.
Yeah,
Just the flu.
Just the flu. Just your everyday flu. Well, look, okay, so we wanted to call because we had a poll here from, let's see, my friend at I am Tessa J said, would you rather have finger-sized nipples or nipple-sized fingers? And this was like a poll of, I feel like, a lot of contention between people because, a lot of people said nipple-sized fingers, and I think that's more of like a aesthetic sort of.
Really?
Yeah, because they're like, look, I don't want my boobs to have long ass nipples.
I don't know. I think that's crazy. I don't know.
I think I'm right. I'm right with you here.
What are you gonna do with nipple-sized fingers?
You can't do
nothing.
shit. You can't do
Nothing.
shit.
Yeah, I don't know. So
You can't
what
even-
did I say? I said you could tie your little finger-sized nipples up behind your neck,
Yes.
and have like a built-in bra. Right?
Yeah, you said tie my nip noodles around the back of my neck and have a built-in
Nip
bra,
noodles.
which is cool.
Yeah.
Eliminate the need for you're saving hundreds of dollars a year probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or you can just tie them in a cute little bow. There's your aesthetic,
A little bow. Okay, see, I like that. And what a lot of other people said was they'll just get surgery to cut them off. I thought that was very
Just
enlightened.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you're saying roll with it, rock with it,
Just
own
own
it.
it. Yeah, own it.
Okay, if you had to have
But I mean, your body, your choice. Whatever, it's cool. But yeah.
for you though, if you had finger-sized nipples, which of your fingers would you want it to be modeled after?
Oh. I don't know. I mean, I think if I'm going to go with the built-in bra, probably the longest finger. My middle
sure.
finger,
Yeah, you're going to have to stretch them out.
Nothing better than having 4 middle fingers,
That's true. You don't want the little thumb nipples, and then every time, a
that's
cold breeze walks by, people think you're affirming them.
Although, I don't know, opposable nipples sounds like there's possibilities there.
Okay, but when your nipples get hard, if you have thumb nipples, people are going to think you're thumbs upping them. If you have pointer nipples, people are going to think you're pointing at them or flicking them off or being a little too fancy with the pinky. So I would do the ring finger.
Ooh, okay. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Put a ring on it.
Put a ring on it.
Yeah, put a ring on it.
Yeah, like every time my nipples would get erect, I'd be like, your move.
Yeah.
Why you gotta ask me
There
soon?
you go.
Yeah, that's a good one. Did you have an answer for the other one, which is would you rather have nipples where your eyes are or eyes where nipples go?
Oh, yeah. That one was even more ridiculous.
That one was like so obvious.
Who the fuck is choosing nipple eyes? What are you?
Who are
you?
Yeah, I don't know.
You're a
so
freak.
like, so I'm assuming like if you have the eyes for nips, you get two sets of eyes. Like who's not?
Yeah, you don't want 4 nipples. I was saying I don't even know what my original 2 are for.
Tell her the chameleon.
Yeah, like I don't know why you're calling me. Like call those people that answered.
I know.
Nipple
I
eyes.
honestly
What?
didn't want to. I was scared of what they would say.
Lunatics.
Yeah.
Lunatics.
We can call them out on the pod though. You guys got it all wrong.
Yeah.
Let's say
Name
though,
them
like,
by name.
yeah, because you can't see. You simply can't see.
No, that's...
You turn around, you look like a fucking flesh chameleon.
He's not like you.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You I've been seeing in here.
But the eyes on the nips, that would just, the only problem with that is that I feel like the shirt would chafe the iris,
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
scratch the cornea, but that's what you do. You
wear a
gotta-
patch.
Yeah. Then you can work around that. But like, yeah, you get 4 eyes. I don't know. You can
Damn.
multitask.
That's interesting.
You know,
Wow.
you can read a book while you're watching TV. Like
Oh.
whatever. You know,
Oh, that's
That's a
cool.
really good point.
right?
Oh, you can do double.
Damn.
Wow.
Could be double. Damn.
Dude, imagine like 3D movies.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
You know what? You could watch a movie, laptop on the lap, be typing away, typing a essay
Yeah,
about the movie
there's-
while you watch.
There's a lot of potential. You know,
Wow. Okay. Well, Olivia, I think you've really enlightened our listeners here.
I'm glad.
Yeah, thank you for being a call-in and being OTP. Happy to have you. Hope you catch up with the rest of the
Absolutely.
episodes.
Yeah, I absolutely will. Yeah, I just got a job where I have a longer commute, so I'll get to listen to you in Chicago traffic.
Oh,
Nice.
a different job from Kuma's?
It's a second job. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, stay safe.
Yeah, you as well. Thanks for having me, OTP.
Absolutely. Good to hear from you. Bye.
Is there a Kuma's in Indiana?
There might be.
Is that the one where they play like metal music?
Yes.
And they have 3 Floyds on tap?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Indiana, it's downtown, and it's in Schaumburg.
Wow. Yeah.
God, that'd be so good.
You know, that kind of made me think about the Pan's Labyrinth dude, like this. Like this guy.
yeah,
but
yeah,
instead
yeah.
of this, it's like just nipple eyes coming out.
I keep getting this visual of a guy just turning around, and his eyes are just tiny little baby bottle nipples.
It's like that, isn't that dude in that episode of Louie that's really
That's
scary?
what- yes,
yeah, with no
dude.
eyes. Oh my
Oh
God.
my.
Fucking terrifying.
Wow. I mean, all good points. These 2 people at I am Tessa J and at Ken Rod both brought up nipple-based polls unbeknownst of each other.
That's
You know?
so funny, dude.
We call that, titty entanglement.
Titty entanglement.
Yeah. Will Smith.
And
Will Smith kind of brought this word entanglement back with, or I guess he didn't, but what's her name? Jada
Jada
Pinkett did. She said entanglement.
Gotta get jiggy with it.
And then
entanglement.
I listened to this podcast on the way back from Louisville the other day, and do you know what entanglement actually is?
What is it?
Okay, well, in this case at least, it's a scientific phenomenon. These scientists, right? They took 2. I'm gonna say the terminology's wrong, but whatever. They took 2 atoms, right?
Mm-hmm.
Completely separate atoms in 2 separate, I guess like boxes, in a lab, and they shot lasers at the 2 atoms, right? And these atoms had nothing to do with each other, completely different properties, completely unique identities. They were able to shoot lasers at the atoms in such a way that they would move around a bunch, and then a photon would leave each atom, right? It would split from the atom, a little photon would peel off. And if you did it right, it would happen like once every however many times. It didn't happen every time, but they set it up so the system would make like a noise when you successfully entangled these two atoms.
Ooh, that's it.
These photons would leave the thing, and they would be entangled.
Holy shit.
And so then what would
so
happen?
they would shoot off and then...
No, not even physically entangled. So here's what's happened. They would shoot off, right?
Okay.
The thing would make a noise, say, successful entanglement.
Ooh, that's it.
And now what happens is if you fuck with one of the atoms,
Getting jiggy with it.
it gets mirrored in the other atom.
Whoa.
Getting jiggy
Like
with
if
it.
you fuck around with its properties or move it around or whatever, the other one starts jiggling around
Getting jiggy
in
with
exactly
it.
the same way.
That's incredible.
They did tests and successfully kept things entangled on Earth that were 88 miles apart.
Oh my God.
And they theoretized if you could do it, you could have something as far as the moon entangled in that way.
Why did they only go... So they went like 89 miles and it wasn't the same situation? Maybe because the laser wasn't strong enough?
Yeah, like they couldn't figure it out or whatever.
That's
like it just didn't work.
fascinating.
And
Holy
so
moly.
there's this idea of like, when people say they fall in love, like there's a vibe, you catch a vibe from like passing somebody on the train, like there could be some sort of entanglement there.
Whoa.
Or if there's like deja vu, or you just feel some sort of like energy. Like there is a real phenomenon where just things kind of happen the right way and you're linked.
Dude, that's crazy.
How mind-blowing is that?
Really awesome.
Jesus Christ, we love you, God.
It also makes me... The sound aspect of that is really interesting, too, that there's a sound that triggers, that they're able to, like,
Yeah, I don't know how they do
identify,
that.
like, what's the property that they measure that's like, okay, these
Ooh,
are...
that's it.
Like, that's crazy.
That's the only part that
All
I heard
of
that I
it's-
was like, that sounds like they're too smart.
yeah, there's so many levels to it,
But dude, so I'm thinking like, who knows who I'm fucking entangled by? Like maybe there's some guy over in fucking, Beirut who stubs his toe and now, I get arthritis or something.
Well, why stop the moon? Why stop at the moon, too? Like, is that an accurate measurement, or do you think it actually goes further and they just haven't
Probably further.
hypothesized that yet?
Yeah, the theoreticalness of it is, I don't know.
That's really cool, though.
It's fucking mind-blowing.
That's a space fact.
That's
even though
a space-ass fact.
Yeah.
So look,
Physics fact, right? Physics
the people in your life, you fucking rub up around them for so long, you never know how many of your particles are entangled.
Yeah.
It's a particle episode. We got that particle participation, around the globe. And the participle, I don't know what that means.
The participant.
Yes. But yeah, everybody thinks, look, just because we're all in our separate houses doesn't mean we're partitioned. Actually, our particles are participating on a global scale.
Better clear off before my bones come back. They'll be
Wonder
right, I
what
might
the-
strangle you.
So do you think the sunbeam, like a sunbeam, could be likened to a laser in a way where that's probably not anything, but I'm just trying to imagine what the light beam, the laser situation is in this for on the human scale.
Right. What are the lasers doing? I feel like it's just maybe movement, maybe like speeding up heat.
That's why I was thinking the sun, maybe.
Yeah, but
Are
like
lasers hot?
I think so. Here's the thing: like, I don't understand the laser thing at all.
I don't know.
Like laser eye surgery, huh?
Well, because it's cutting, right? It's a cutting situation.
Yeah.
Where
So I think it's like maybe splitting something in such a way.
I swear I don't know. It was like magic.
I love when we talk about stuff like this because we both have no idea.
I mean-
and it's so funny because there's probably somebody listening that's like, lasers do this.
Yeah. And if you're listening and you know,
Please.
whatever it is.
Yeah, you're not that smart.
You don't really know what lasers do.
I'm actually a physicist. I do know.
Oh
That's
shit.
someone saying.
Yeah. Actually, I am. I'm a particle physicist.
I do know.
I'm a photonomist, so
Yeah.
I'm a fucking
I got my photonomist degree.
nuclear science.
I got my photonomist degree online. I went to tech.
I went to Phoenix.edu and got my photonomy degree.
Tried at technical college.
You don't know shit.
Photons.
Yeah. I went to Robert Morris University online and got accredited in 12 weeks to study fucking neuroecology.
Go to lab, okay? So.
Whatever, dude. Y'all a bunch of bullshitters, dude.
Ain't nothing.
Sounds like a
bunch.
bunch of people got entangled to the wrong stuff.
Sound like you trying, but you failing.
Where are we at now?
We are now.
We have now been podcasting for 45 minutes. You can either take the $45 or continue on with me to the next call.
I'm ready, dude. Let's go.
Here's the thing I wanted to talk about. Because recently, I had a self-conscious moment to myself and realized that I don't know when, probably maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I almost completely stopped peeing standing up.
Almost completely?
In my own home, almost completely. And I'm not sure when the transition point was, but as far as I can remember, I've been sit pissing and not even thinking twice about it.
Yeah.
I sit to piss. And I thought I was alone. I thought I was just one, you know, Piscasso, sit Pissalanti.
SSP.
Yeah, I thought I was a sit pyslexic all alone. That doesn't make any sense.
Solo sit piss.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's it.
And then, you know, our buddy Nick, who's living with us for this month, I go, dude, do you ever sit to pee? And he's like, all the time. I was like, really? He's like, yeah, most of the time I sit to pee. And I was like, wow. And I had never felt such a sense of validation and being seen and realizing that we're never truly alone. And so I went ahead and I thought, I got to open this up to the internet. And I went on my Instagram and said, fellas, do you ever sit to piss just to catch a break? You know, just sort of sit down, stare at your phone. Because I sit...
You play it down. You play it down a little bit to be like, do you ever just kind of sometimes do it?
Do you ever sit to piss? You know, just for a break.
Yeah.
But I sit to piss, and once I'm done pissing, I stay on the toilet. I be sitting on my phone. I just treat it like another couch or a chair almost. I'm like, I'm here until I'm done, you know? And, you know, I could do a little shake every now and then, make sure I'm really dry. But
yeah.
I do be... But you don't. That's the thing.
I don't.
Damn, what a shame.
I think some of us out there are lazy fucks, and I think, you know, lazy fucks who be going through it sometimes, and that moment where you sit and piss is just it's a little, I get to reconnect with my own body, you know?
I don't know why I don't do it. I don't know why. I'd never really fallen into that pattern, I guess.
Damn, what a shame.
Because I get I can see the appeal. Yeah. I understand the appeal. But then again, I'm just like, why wouldn't I just sit on the couch after doing it real quick in a more comfy spot?
What if you know, but you also, like, if you sit, maybe you could sit and piss and wait until you have to shit and just kind of get it on in one fell swoop.
It's brilliant.
That's a Hershey's piss.
That's a lot of time, though.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time on, like, a toilet. I don't want to.
That is true.
You know, they're pretty nasty. And I don't want to
That is something somebody said. Patrick Riley said, I don't want to. I'd like to stay away from the gross ass toilet seat as much as possible.
But let me just say this.
Look, dude. If you're sitting to shit, it's the same as sitting to piss. What is the frequency? It's all the same germs. If it's your bathroom.
How can I say it any nicer?
Yeah, but just because they're your germs doesn't mean they're not gross still, you know?
Damn.
Yeah.
I think boogies are gross even though they come from my body.
Damn.
Yeah.
Still think urine's gross even though it comes from my body.
Yeah.
But I get it though. I'm not fighting you. I understand.
Yeah.
And it's nice when you do it too sometimes because you'll be in there for a minute and I'm like, okay, and I have to go.
Right.
And then when I go in there, the seat's warm.
The seat is warm.
The seat's nice and cozy.
Dude. Yeah, that makes sense. Everybody
it's
does
a symbiotic relationship with the toilet.
But you know what though? Also, if you sit to piss and you have a bidet, you could take the time to just clean your asshole a little bit.
Exactly. There you go. Even though you're not even... Yeah. Just a little...
And let me just say this as well.
Speaking of which, guys, we have an affiliate sponsor for you guys today. Today's pod was brought to you by Tushy.
Tushy!
The Booty Bliss Masters. If you take a look at the description or also on this video, we're going to have a little link for you guys. And it's going to be a little discount code. Woo! And every time you buy a bidet, we get a little kickback that helps support us and our pod.
Getting jiggy with it.
So go ahead and, you know... If you've been thinking, I know a lot of you guys I've been talking to have been thinking about getting a bidet.
Ooh,
this one's nice, you know?
And there's a couple of options too, you know?
There's options. There's so many reasons to get one. It's really environmentally friendly. It's good for the environment. It's really good for your hygiene.
Divine.
Good for your pipes. You don't use as much like waste throwing down the pipes and
really good for your
clogging
pipes
stuff
in your
up.
house. So if you're a homeowner, you want to, you know, make sure you're not shoving anything down there. But you don't have to.
Ooh, that's it.
It's really good for the skin around your ass, your perineum.
Damn, that's some quality
shit
right there.
You know, there's a lot of. I'm tired of the toilet paper being all scratchy on my fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, because we can't afford that bougie toilet paper. You know.
You know, my quarantine diet has been bad, so already the poops are tearing up the asshole, and then on top of that, I'm scratching it with sandpaper.
It's not good.
Bro.
Doubling down.
Yeah, what's bad back there? So Tushy, buy one. Let's call this guy.
On your mark, ready, set, let's go. Dance floor pro. I know you know I go psycho.
What are we at right now? Like
Find it.
50 minutes?
Gotta
Killing
get
it.
jiggy with it. Ooh, that's it. Now, honey, come ride. DKNY, all up in my eye. You got a Prada bag with a lot of stuff in it. Give it to your friend, let's spin. Everybody looking at me, glancing at you.
Hello?
Hi, is this at Rob Northern?
Who are you?
This is at Rob Norley. What's up?
What's up, dude? It's me, Nilo, and I'm here with Blake and your OTP.
Yo, what's up, guys?
How's it going, dude?
Long time no speak, my friend.
Dude, yeah, it's been a while. I saw your Instagram post, and I was like, hell yeah.
Oh my God, how have you been?
Dude, I've been pretty good, man. Just moved out at the beginning of the month.
Oh, congrats. So you're in Illinois, and you moved. You were living where?
I was living in Schaumburg still at my parents' place.
Yeah, shout out Schaumburg, shout out Kuma's Corner, and then you moved to where?
Funting.
Hashtag funting. Oh my God, I was wondering if you were gonna bring that up.
Dude, that's all I've been thinking about today. I was like,
Okay, so bring us back to high school, dude. Or was it early college that we were doing that?
dude, that was high school. I mean, because you're like a year older than me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was probably a
so,
senior.
I don't remember anything.
Yeah, you were probably like a senior, but this was, so this was high school essentially, and so we would go to 7-Eleven over on Schaumburg Road, and but it wasn't just as simple as just showing up, right? We had to have the outfit, the basic outfit.
The basics were key. No brand showing. We wanted just black, like a black pants, maybe a flannel, maybe like an undershirt. Keep it basic.
Yeah, or like if we got a T-shirt, it'd have to be from like H&M with no design on it, and like this like dark green. Yeah, that was
minimal.
Minimal.
Yeah. And
so we would go to 7-Eleven and just stand around for maybe 10 minutes, see what action was there, and often there was none.
Yeah.
And then we'd go to Streets of Whitfield.
Yeah, but for some reason, those were like the two places people would just randomly sort of gather.
Let's go.
Like, one day you could pull up to 7-Eleven and then like 6 other cars pull up, and all of a sudden we're all drinking Smirnoff Ice in the 7-Eleven parking lot.
Trying to bum cigarettes from like random people going. Or do you remember that? Do you remember that employee at the 7-Eleven?
I don't remember
that
anything.
girl. What was her name?
Oh fuck!
It was like Caitlin or something. But she would give us cigarettes and shit.
Holy shit, dude! And then Steve, our boy Steve, worked around the corner at Dairy Queen, right?
Who was that from?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was a little poppin' scene over there.
Yeah, it was a little popping scene. Shout out to the Sherrington 7-Eleven, and then also the Streets of Woodfield. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is Sherrington, right?
Yeah, dude, I think it is.
Okay.
That corner, like where the Target is or whatever that jewel.
Oh, yo, so I was thinking about this recently, right? I remember one time we went to Streets of Woodfield, which is like this outdoor mall in the Chicagoland area, and it was the first time that I had seen a furry in real life.
Who was it, creature?
Were you there?
There's a lot of furries over there, so I don't know particularly that specific furry.
Oh, that's a furry zone. I remember. I think it was a picture of you, me, Jorts, and a furry in a trench coat that we saw.
Okay, I think I do remember.
Okay, I'm gonna have to ask Jorts to dig this up. But things changed for me after that.
What's happening to me?
That was really my sexual awakening.
If anything, he feels more dangerous.
So you're telling me that you're a furry now?
Yeah, I'm not saying that I'm a furry, but I'm saying that I'm not a furry. I'm saying I'm open.
Okay.
Oh no. I mean,
okay.
If
you're
I can't,
like Dean Pelton in a community, you're like interested in Dalmatians.
Oh my god, Dean
not
Pelton
fully
ref.
committed.
Yeah, I say if I see a little bit too much, or a little bit of extra, lower back hair, I ain't mad.
he's not like you.
All right.
Some like Dalmatian lower back.
Yeah, I'm like maybe
That's cool.
I could tuft it up into a little tail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Though, I'm not gonna hate on your thing if that's what you like.
No, we don't kink shame on the pod.
No,
absolutely not. Have you heard the pod? Have you listened to any of the eps yet?
I listened to a part of your last one. I think you guys were talking about dildos and fleshlights.
Okay, yeah. The last one was crazy. The last one was an atypical ep for sure.
Yeah, it went raunch.
Yeah. But you got to check it out, dude. It's good.
Dude, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I just found out about it a month ago.
Yeah,
I was talking to Ryan, and they're like, "Yeah, Nilo has a podcast," and I was like, "Are you serious?"
Yeah. Yeah, boy. Okay, so I have a question for you, dude.
All right. What is the question?
Do you ever sit to piss?
Dude, Yeah, sometimes I do. I'm not even ashamed of it.
And but you don't do it mostly. It's just sometimes thing.
No, it's a situational thing. Like there's a couple scenarios where I would sit and pee. I would say that like the main one is like if I'm at, like taking a 4 a.m. piss, you know, I'm like half awake, and you want to keep the sleepies, like because you don't want to like get awake.
That's so true.
Yeah, so like I'll sit and pee in those situations, or if like have you ever woken up and you were like kind of dizzy? Like when you're like pissing, has that ever? I know it's like a medical condition, I think.
Well, yeah. You get up too fast and you're just like whoa. I do that sometimes, and then like my vision almost completely whites out. I'm just like, it's okay. Wow. It's okay.
Huh. Yeah, I've never actually passed out, but there are times where I'll start peeing, cut it midstream, and then I'll take a seat.
Cut it midstream?
You must be joking.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never heard that before. That's cool. That takes some.
Well, I just don't want to pass out on my toilet. Like it's more of like a health preventative measure.
Oh wow! So it's something about peeing makes you dizzy.
Like, but only like very specific scenarios. That'll happen.
And then you'll cut it big. Oh, I can't finish this piss. I got to sit down just in case. I need all my tea.
Exactly.
Oh wow!
I don't want to die.
I think you need to get that checked out, dude.
Yeah, I've thought about it, but it hasn't happened in like a couple years. So maybe I'm drinking enough water. Maybe that was the problem.
I was gonna say dehydration.
Dehydration.
Yeah.
That's what we'll attribute it to here today.
Yeah, I think that's. But yeah, normally, I mean, if I'm in a public restroom, like never would I sit down. Like I won't even take a shit unless it's an emergency.
Same.
If it's a public restroom, I'm not touching anything.
Squatting.
Exactly.
If it's my own restroom in my own home, I'll straight up I'll dangle my balls in the back tank. I don't give a shit.
An upper decker.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. I'll do homework on the rim of the toilet. I don't care.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Do you sit like backwards, like on a chair? Like, do you sit like with like the back of the chair? And the back
I do that,
professor.
Not on the chairs, but I do that on the toilet. I go reverse cowgirl on the toilet, and I find that to be a better angle because I put my elbows up on the back tank and just sort of hang my head low and just think.
Ponder your life.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh god, as I straddle.
Do you write any music while you're doing that?
For sure, yeah, and that's the thing too. I can put my phone on the top, open up a voice memo, sort of just free think, maybe throw a hand up on the wall, because that's the thing. When you're sitting normally on the toilet, you got nowhere to support yourself if you want to like lean forward a little bit. So
that's true.
I could take a nap if I reverse cowgirl it.
Wow, yeah, I mean. If I were you, I'd clean that toilet often. Then, if you're like laying your head, like fully going unconscious, like reverse cowgirl on your toilet.
Yeah, I'll have a slip cover.
Oh yeah,
I got a slip cover for the top for sure.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, machine washable.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. It's like complete contact free. Like you don't ever have to like hang dry it or wash it like one of those old people in like a village somewhere.
Oh my god, exactly. Yeah. One of those old people in a village somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm picturing like a D&D thing, like like you go to a village and there's some like like old group of old people knitting, and like somebody's also like washing clothes in like a bucket.
Yeah.
Cheese grater.
Yes, with a cheese grater, or whatever that thing that's cheese grater is. Like you've got like a
scratch board,
washboard. Yeah, you've got like your bards and your friars and your.
Peasants and
popes.
Yeah, just kind of doing villagers things. Like,
damn, dude. What are you doing for work right now? What's your quarantine situation?
Oh man, so I'm kind of piecing things together. So right before quarantine, I actually finished my master's degree at NIU.
Congrats.
So did jazz studies, but then I decided to go back for music ed, and so I did a year and a half of music ed at NIU.
Wow.
And then I quit because I was like not about that.
Okay.
At least in the moment. So I was over it. And so that led me up to quarantine, and so I was working part-time at Music and Arts right by Woodfield Mall.
Yeah.
I'm still doing that actually, and then I'm like writing music, and I'm teaching private lessons at Schaumburg High School.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, just
nice.
kind of seeing how many things I can get going to make a decent living.
Dude, that's the way to do it right now. I feel like the quarantine is making people kind of get creative with their different forms of income, and people are starting to, everybody's like rooted at home, kind of like a tree, so they're taking a moment to, get like a twig and branch out.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of that, me and my buddy are starting a card resale little business. So we're selling like we actually got into Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh, snap!
Yeah,
Blue Eyes White Dragon, boy.
Yeah, dude, Blue Eyes. We're going for it. So we're gonna sell Kaiba's soul on a TCG player. So
nice.
So looking for like extra side hustles like that.
Damn, dude. I'm trying to think of another Yu-Gi-Oh character that I could make some sort of pun out of.
Dark Magician.
Dude, well, we got Kaiba. We got Yugi, of course. Pegasus, right? Joey.
Pegasus, Joey. There's a guy named Joey?
Yeah, Joey. He was like the New Yorker in Japan. Like, he was like, I don't even know.
Me, Joey. It's fucking Joey.
Yeah, he had like red eyes. Like, that was his deck, and he sucked. His whole thing was that he was an absolute terrible dude, but he was there for friendship.
I remember.
And he would always like squeak by because like Yu-Gi-Oh give him like one card that break his deck.
He was break his deck. The lore you know at this point is incredible.
Yeah, I'm a little ashamed, and now this is like permanently in podcast ether.
No,
so.
Again, we don't shame here. We don't shame here.
Shame, right?
Yeah, I'm waiting for that Yu-Gi-Oh cosplay. October is almost here, dude.
Dude, yeah. Oh god, who would it be?
Yeah, I could see being the Dark Magician.
No, there's that girl who was into what was it called? The Harpy Duster. Like she was like, I don't know.
Sounds hot.
Yeah, she was hot. Like, I think, like, from a cartoon perspective.
As far as cartoons go, she was attractive.
Yeah. If she was real, I definitely would have hit on her.
Damn. All right. Shoot your shot, boy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Are you entangled right now? Are you in a relationship? Anything going on quarantine-wise?
Oh, no. Actually, it just got out of a relationship right before quarantine, like the week before.
Damn.
So,
What timing?
Yeah, right. It was weird, but honestly, not too bad because, like, you know, there was really no dating scene happening, at least like really early on.
Right.
So I was like, okay, I can just kind of chill out and be, you know, a solo dude.
Yeah, that's for sure. It is. It's a weird time. Maybe you can find a new boo. You know, people are looking. I think right now people are trying to push the envelope a little bit.
Yeah, people are tired of being cooped up.
Yeah, they're tired of being enveloped, so they push the envelope.
Yeah, I mean, I feel bad, but I'm also, you know, like, you know, I want to get back into funting, you know, I want to, like, you know, get on Tinder and, like, see, you know, what the world has to offer, and that's tough. That's tough to do. Like, you know, there's a lot of, like, relationships you can achieve from, like, people you know, maybe, but, like, getting that casual, random funt is difficult.
It is difficult. You do have to. It requires some upfront investment of time and energy. That's for sure. But, you know, you're not nervous about it. It's not a thing that makes you nervous. It's just a like effort thing for you, or?
Yeah, it's more of an effort thing. Like, I'm not nervous. I mean, especially with like COVID and everything. Like, I'm not. You know, I'm somebody who's like, I'll take every precaution, but I'm not like stressing about it.
Yeah,
like,
I'll go on a date.
Like, I just hung out with Chuck last night. Chuck and Ryan and
shout out
Mike Leisering. Yeah.
Wow, the boys.
Yeah, it was a homie hang.
Damn. Okay. Well, dude, God bless. I hope you find that quarantine queen, you know.
Thank you.
That you guys can play jazz and cards together. But we absolutely have to catch up as soon as things, you know, open up. I'd love for a little hang.
Dude, yeah, absolutely. I'll have to come down and visit you in Nashville.
Yeah, dude, it's been too long. We really had a thing going.
We did. It was a strong relationship.
Yeah.
It is yet to fizzle out.
Yeah.
But we need to rekindle the flame.
Yeah, we'll pour a little bit of Mentos back into that Coke can and fucking just
just spray it onto the world.
Just spray onto the world. They're not ready, boy.
Yeah.
But hey, we're gonna move on. Thanks for calling in, dude. Talk to you soon. Much love. Stay safe.
Yeah. Thanks for having me on. Yeah. You too.
Bye.
All right. See you later. Bye.
That's my boy Rob.
What is funting? Like, what do you mean?
Okay.
Why is it called funting? Like, what makes it that word?
Now, I'm going to have to cut this out.
Okay.
But when we were in high school, we thought it would be a good idea to call, and I promise I didn't invent this, and I don't think Rob did either. I think it was maybe our friend Chuck, and he won't be ashamed to admit it, but it was thing. And we the words to make funting. And so anytime me and Rob would go hang...
Okay.
Anytime me and Rob would just go hang out at the mall or go meet people up, our friends would be like, y'all going funting again? We're like, fuck you guys. Or, you know, just sort of caught on.
I see. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Makes a lot of sense if you think about it.
I get it.
Our shirts are fucking available now. Go get them. The last batch sold out before I could even put them online, and I thought, that's kind of not fair to other people who want to get them. So this time it's equal opportunity. Unless you're like a Patreon member, you're going to get a better deal. So hop on Patreon. We've got other stuff happening as well. The studio's being built, Our setup is getting better. It's going to look better. It's going to sound better at an alarming rate. So stay on board. Stay with us. Let's go to the tippy. I don't know why I keep doing that. But I don't know. Anything else you got to say?
I don't think so, man. It was a good pod.
I think it was a good pod.
Good to be back. Hopefully we'll record another one soon, so I feel a little less vinylly dusty.
A little less vinylly dusty. We're gonna dust it off. We're gonna come back with a vengeance.
I'm gonna have double the caffeine next time.
Yes.
My stomach was booming today, so I didn't have as much.
Oh man, I couldn't tell you. I thought you did great.
Good.
All right, give us a little goodbye lullaby.
Goodbye. It's been a real fun time.
Keep going.
I'd like to stay, but I must go. Goodbye.
Damn.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
I got nothing to say, yeah, I'm just loving the way you're looking over here. Come over here and tell me your name. I could tell by the sound, yeah, when you open your mouth. I hear my new favorite melody, hey. We should both run away. Why did we ever stay in the first place? I can't shake the feeling when you face away from me, babe. I would wait a lifetime if you say you stay with me, babe. I can't shake the feeling when you face away from me, babe. I would wait a lifetime if you say you stay with me,